Hey, so today we're going to be talking about ionic bonds, and the first part about this is what makes a compound have an ionic bond. So ions are things with charges. So cations are positive ions, and they result from an atom losing an electron. Remember, electrons have a negative charge, so if you lose a negative charge or subtract a negative, that becomes positive. And cations are going to be attracted to, well, opposite things, and those are called anions, negative ions. So cations and anions are attracted to each other. You can see this is a little cartoon. Sodium here becomes a cation, chlorine becomes an anion, and they come together with an ionic bond. Anions result from gaining electrons, because if you gain an electron, since an electron has a negative charge, the atom has an overall negative charge. So here's some characteristics. Elements with electronegativity differences greater than 1.7 make ionic bonds. Ions of opposite charges are going to be attracted to one another. Overall, they have a neutral charge, so like sodium chloride or table salt. When you touch table salt, you don't get shocked. So there's no charge with these things. They're solids at room temperature. They have high melting and boiling points, and when you put them in water, they conduct electricity. And these are electrolytes. You've probably heard of electrolytes because you might have drank something like Gatorade or Powerade. Electrolytes are ions that are in a solution. You need ions in your body to have electrical abilities, so like your muscles, like your heart move, for example. So that's why you want to drink electrolytes after you work out, because you lose your electrolytes when you sweat. So you want to replenish them with a drink like Gatorade that has electrolytes or these dissolved ionic compounds in them when you're done working out. Here's just a few examples of things that are ionic bonds, and here's your sodium chloride, which is the table salt that you put on your dinner if you need a little more flavor. Okay, so here's what happens. You've got sodium here with this 1 electron, and here's chlorine with 7 electrons, and sodium actually gives its electron to chlorine. So why does this happen? Well, the answer is electronegativity. So sodium is just an example, but sodium has a really low electronegativity compared to chlorine here, which has a high electronegativity. And if you remember, electronegativity is the ability to pull an electron. So since chlorine has a high electronegativity, it is able to bloop, pull that electron right off of sodium. And that's your ionic bond. The electro attraction between this positive and this negative is called the ionic bond.